So last night was wild. I had a match and it was great, and I'll talk about that another day. But today I want to talk about what happened on my way home from my wrestling event. Um, I was involved in an incident. I was driving down the road and saw a girl, 15-year-old girl, I found out later, being viciously beaten by some guy. So I stopped because there was no one else seeming to be helping. So I stopped and I got involved. I'm okay. Luckily, the young girl, is alive. I wouldn't say she's okay. Like, she's pretty messed up. After kind of seemingly I thought I diffused the situation a little bit, but then the guy came back with bear mace. Maced the poor girl. I hate to say it, but I don't think it did as much damage as it could have because of how swollen her eyes were. I also got bear maced, but luckily the dude telegraphed it like crazy, and he got like maced her before he tried to mace me, so I was able to see the distance of how long the stream was, so I was able to turn my back to it, and I took all the mace to the back of my head and neck. So I was fine for the most part. It burnt like a son of a bitch afterwards. The only way I can express it is if you've ever had like a fresh tattoo hit with something scented or with aerosol, like that kind of burn and pain, like that's what it felt like, but all like the back of my head, back of my neck. But I was able to keep distance from him and keep a vehicle in between us and get like and turn when he shot. So he probably shot the back of my head with mace like 6 or 7 times, I'd have to imagine. And but luckily I was able to like kind of chase him off, get the girl into an apartment building where someone she happened to know was there and able to like help her like rinse her eyes out and take care of her a little bit. But I can't stop thinking about how like just messed up the poor girl's face was. And I didn't really realize like how bad the situation was until like reflecting on it this morning and just like, thanking the gods that he pulled mace instead of a gun. And I just finished cleaning some of the girl's blood off of the side of my car. He had so much blood on his hands that I think he must have tried to like get in my car or something, but I had like out of habit I had locked it when I got out because there's just blood smeared all by the handle of my car. And like I've been downplaying the situation, but I'm shook a little bit. As I said to my wife, this was the first bit of unscheduled violence I've been a part of in a little while, and it's jarring a little bit. I like my violence scheduled, but that poor girl's gonna have a hell of a headache today. But I thank the gods that that's all. That's all. Um, who knows how much worse it could have been, and I just have to say, like yeah, it was dumb to stop, but I will always be the person to stop. It disgusted me when I noticed people watching from their windows and doing nothing. Thank you to the 3 or 4 other people that did end up coming out and helping me with the situation by getting the girl inside, cleaning the milk off of her, and just yelling at the dude to fuck off. So yeah, I hope she's okay. I don't know what the situation was, but I can't ever imagine a situation where a 15-year-old girl deserves or in any way, shape could bring on that bad of a beating in just the middle of a street. So, yeah, quite the night.